We are also looking into how serious these charges are that the government has brought against Christopher Cheney.
Channel 4's Kent Justice spoke to a local attorney and former FBI agent, and he's joining us live. Kent?
This man accused has a lot of charges to answer, and the man you're about to hear from has plenty of experience dealing with criminal cases. Even though Christopher Cheney has been released from custody, this case seems pretty serious.
Frankly, it's a big deal.
Jacksonville attorney Dale Carson knows the FBI, having served as an agent in his law enforcement career. He also says he knows cases like this one with the West Side's Christopher Cheney.
It's like someone rifling through your drawers, being in your post box and looking through letters that you have that may be very valuable to you and very personal.
We know Cheney's accused of hacking email accounts for stars like Christina Aguilera and Scarlett Johansson, and we know that shortly after the hack, these nude pictures of Johansson surfaced. But Carson says anyone hacking email accounts could make a big payday by leaking private information.
Just the information about them, get a heads up on what they're going to do, where they're going to be, who they're marrying, who the current relationship's with. So in that respect, it can be somewhat extortionate. And here you have a circumstance where a guy has hacked into, it looks like 50 victims over a period of 11 months.
The U.S. attorney prosecuting the case announced today that if convicted on all counts and charged with the maximum penalties, Cheney would face more than 100 years in prison plus $6.5 million in fines. Now, Carson called that puffery, but he says the charges are very serious.
But it's a frightening thought that someone could reach into our lives through a back door, know a whole lot about us, and do things with that information that could injure us.
So exactly how much injury has been inflicted on the victims in this hacking case? Well, that is something Carson says will definitely play a role in sentencing if the case goes that far. Mary?
Okay, thank you, Kent. Stay with Channel 4 for much more on the Hackerazzi bust. Coming up on the news at 11, Scott will tell us more about the suspect's criminal past, and Kent will look into all the attention the case is already receiving from the national media and tabloids. And for instant information anytime, just go to news4jax.com.